Alright kids, greetings and salutations. Welcome to the stream this morning. little, rough on the throat this morning, but we'll figure it out. We'll be alright. So we're back on Sarlona today. I was thinking again about Samius here and how I like to get out of this build this morning. And I decided, you know what, let's just dust him off, or her off in this case, and let's see if we can make it happen. Just eat this 100. Eat this hundo. That's pretty good. That's the reason why we kept it, because it's pretty good. A bunch of bowls. We have more, what are these called? Ceramic bowls. We do have a bunch of them. Alright, so I guess the first thing we're going to do is look up what happens to ceramic bowls. So I this is how I like clean up extra stuff. Is I will find out what you get them for, and you House Kandaric for potions that resist 30. Gross. Okay. And then while we're at it, what? No, not this. We're at it. What quests are we doing? Level 12? So we have Invaders, Framework, Eyes of Stone, Diplomatic, Impunity. Yeah, I guess we'll go do that chain. I like that chain. It's one of my favorites. Alright. Yep. This will work. Alright, I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I was busy playing Magic the Gathering most of the weekend. We'll talk about that eventually. I'm sure someone will ask and then I'll answer. But I don't want to have to, like, answer the question 14 times for people. Because I'm lazy. Alright, collectors. Him? Husk. Husk is over here, right? Yeah, Husk is over there. I'm gonna blow my nose about 1,000 times this morning. Though, just as a general rough estimate of how many times I'm gonna have to blow my nose to be able to breathe. We can also just get a bunch of augments. Let's get like 10 random diamond augments and we'll go from there. Oh, we didn't have enough water, huh? That's cool. Alright, finish this up. Let's see, 3 into there. Whatever, just start with 100 times. Go to work. Go to work. Alright, so what we're just doing is we're emptying out this other stuff so new collectibles can fit in our bag. I've actually had to do this quite a bit this last 2 weeks or so. And then if it's something kind of meh, I just throw it away. Or not throw it away, but sell it. But like... a lot of potions are these kind of potions, these elixirs of improved healing or whatever, and those I've been using quite a bit of. Thought I had some on Samius, but apparently not. So anyway, I've got a plan for the future. Starting pretty soon. 23 minutes on a Durham. That seems reasonable. Once the hardcore server has ended, we will 1,000 pots, 1,000 gold, 1,000 plat, 10,000 gold. We have probably spent more than that on those potions over the years, but that's fine. Anyway, I have a basic plan, and you'll see me doing a lot more over level 30 stuff. Or, sorry, over level 20 stuff here once the hardcore server is done. We'll talk more about that as the time comes. But also, I want to start prepping everybody. The weather should start hitting real nice here next week or something. So we got a bunch of rain tomorrow, Wednesday. But the temperature is fluctuating between almost 90 at its high and all the way down to 77. Yeah, let's just warm up slowly with Reaper, back on Reaper 1. Remember how to play the game.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning, bud.
How you doing?
Not too bad. Filled with snot, apparently, still. But, other than that, not bad. You?
Oh, okay. Doing alright.
You're not filled with snot?
Nope, I am not.
Man, that California living.
Yeah. Yeah, not filled with snot, but everything, is $1 million, so.
Oh man, what a
California
weird,
living's great.
what a weird trade-off right now. It's like I would almost take that just to not be filled with snot right this second. Almost.
I mean, if you could figure out a way to trade, I'll trade with you.
Along the ridge line high above you is a line of bamboo fencing. From this distance, it resembles.
So I don't need it for a long time. I just need it for like 3 hours, not being snot filled while I'm trying to stream. Whoa! Hey, Mr. Carnage Reaps, what are you doing? Get out of here. Nobody likes you.
I'm guessing he's trying to mess your day up.
Yeah, thought about it. He thought about it. Anyway, I was just rambling on about. Yep.
I
Decided to
didn't
play
think you had to log into Sarlona anymore.
Yeah, I thought I don't know. I was kind of in the mood for a change of pace. Without Tobrel around, it's hard to work on the hardcore server characters that are over like level 10.
Mm-hmm.
So, like yeah, I could do it with Beef, but then I just gotta repeat whatever I do with Tobrel also.
Yeah. It's a little monotonous.
Not that, it's just double the danger.
Right.
And I don't actually mind doing a lot of the things twice, but also, of course, when you have when your main goal becomes the Reaper points, and you do the same things, it's like, oh, well, I got like 500 XP for running this quest, and then it goes to, oh, I got 14 XP for running this quest on the second time today.
Right.
So it's kind of.
Hey, I was gonna ask, did the arena buy any of those collector packs?
Back? I don't think so. I think every one of our people wanted them. Oh, or do you mean the big expensive things?
Buy any? Yeah.
I don't think we bought any.
Okay. Yeah, my game store didn't either.
Yeah.
They're too expensive. I guess they're like $200 for a box of 14 for him or something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'd be surprised if he had an option to buy something and didn't. Because remember, we do a lot of the big football stuff.
Yeah.
So like, he even buys the stuff that's, like $300 a pack.
It's a very intense moment. The chance to try something nobody's
Hey,
ever
Varsh.
tried before.
Thanks for coming back on us, man. We appreciate it. How many months in a row is that?
Hey, Varsh.
11 months. Nice. Time is flying. Time is flying.
Good job, Varsh. One away from a year.
I know, right? Can you imagine being with the great El Sambo for a year?
Putting up with Samus's crap for a year? Oh, man.
Well, you guys haven't even seen any of my crap yet. But, so he's actually used to those big high dollar box things, so either he didn't get the opportunity or he didn't know he had the opportunity. Did you have to order through the Wizards website direct? Ooh, the lag.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a high value. Like he was like talking about it, saying, "Oh, it's just too expensive," and I just don't sell it. And I'm like, "Well, I don't know about this. You have a lot of wheels, or like you could probably sell it quick."
Hey, I'm gonna log in, log back out of.
You or like
I know you.
It's
It's you too. So hang on. I think, assuming that this is okay. I suspect the lag we got on DDO on DDO here is internet lag right that minute. We'll see if we even come back. There we go. Is it better?
slightly.
Yeah, I think we basically hit a really bad patch of internet lag here. DDO stuttered real bad.
Still lagging a little bit.
Just have to push through. I can at least hear you now talk about your story.
It's just saying that he's got a lot of whales at his store, so I'm sure if he had bought them in, he probably would have sold them, but he was saying they're too expensive, so.
Yeah, it's hard to invest in that kind of thing if you don't already have the capital, yeah, sitting around.
Yeah.
But again, that's for the arena. I'd be surprised if he didn't. I think I remember somebody asking about them, but I don't remember when I heard what the answer was.
Yeah. I know they're like $30 a booster pack is what Star City Games is selling them for, so.
Yeah, which is probably not that much crazy compared to, like, I don't know, a couple of them. A couple of the lottery tickets they printed in the recent past.
Yeah, but I don't know, $30 is, it's a little rich for my blood to be spending on that kind of stuff. Like, 15 cards, $30, no thanks. Like, I got one with my booster box, that was cool, but I don't know.
So I decided I was going to go ahead and pull the trigger on a box to get the sealed and stuff, or the thing. And I go, how many are left? He goes, I just sold the last box.
Oh, that's rough. Sorry, bud.
So I literally missed buying my box by like 3 minutes.
Well,
So.
it's a standard set, so he'll get another one in and you can get it.
Yeah, but I was kind of, I don't know, I was interested in the box topper. Actually, I kind of had moved on it.
Well, I mean, they're gonna have the box topper again when when he buys another case or whatever,
Yeah, I'm not. Again, those things at the shop, they go real fast. But that's all right. So instead, I just went ahead and I bought 2 more sealed boxes yesterday. Like I said, or draft kit, sealed kits, sealed kits.
How'd you
But
do on those?
I haven't opened them yet.
Oh, okay. You gotta open them on camera?
I mean, I could, but I don't think anyone cares. But yeah,
What was
maybe.
that?
I said there's not that many people who actually care, but maybe take a look
I mean,
at
you
it.
got a Patreon video right there,
I guess, but yeah, it's it's kind of interesting how much after I started playing the set, I turned on it really hard.
You don't like it?
No, I like it a great deal.
Oh yeah, it's a ton of fun.
Yeah, I was kind of
Stupid.
a little bit medium. I've been medium on Magic for a while,
Yeah.
but oh, that's not the button I thought that was. Green button. Hey, good morning, Wood.
Hey, Wood. Yeah,
But,
last night I had the cat, that like 1 mana cat that you can sack.
That's great.
The cauldron and then sack food to bring it back. Like I had that loop last night. It was awesome.
It's very good.
I built a arena deck built around that too, just an aristocrat style mono black deck with that.
I think you can get away with the black-white stuff still.
Probably can, but I just did mono black just because I wanted to do mono black.
Picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, actually. Hey, Toxic Mama.
Toxic
How you
Mama.
doing? Yeah, I actually lost. I played a couple of arena games last night while we were playing pen and paper. And I actually lost to a black-white aristocrats type deck.
Bad beats.
Sweet. Welcome in. Come on in. Say hello. Ah,
All right. Well, I need to go play IT for my my family, so I'm gonna
Sounds
go
good.
fix some internets and some tablets and stuff. But I'll be lurking in chat. So
Sounds good. Hang out. Have fun.
yeah, yeah, ew. That's exactly where it is. It's horrible. I have to do this like every couple of months because my uncle can't stay off certain websites that he shouldn't be on.
Just block them.
Yeah. Anyway, have a good day, guys.
Have fun.
The
What's up, Toxic Mama?
not a whole lot. Just trying to run some Reapers and get that favor again since I died.
Oh yeah, did you just come back?
I'm on level 6s now, so I've been at it for a couple days.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, almost at my 5th Reaper point.
Yeah, you're right there with us then. I'm at like I just had my 5th Reaper point last time we played, I think, or the time before last.
Yeah, I've been playing like hardcore catch up, doing
Crumbling
hard
ruins
twos.
rest on the plateau above.
Wow.
While the stones are ancient,
I'm
the
going
tents
all
and
out.
banners
I'm so
around
done
them
with
are
this.
not.
Yeah, my team is like such an odd arrangement to trying to or alliance of getting goals to line up. So Beef is really only interested in the favor cloak. Tobrell is really only interested in the Reaper cloak. Although I guess they're both like mostly interested in the 20 cloak. But playtime availability is what's killing us.
Oh yeah, no, I bet.
Getting the 3 of them because of time zones and hours and stuff like that. It's been the problem.
What levels are you guys on right now? Maybe I'll be able to catch up with you in the next couple days.
I'm thinking. I want to say 8s, maybe. 8 sounds right.
Okay, that's not too far. I might be, if I really book it, if people join my freaking group today, I'll be able to catch up.
Yeah, I wouldn't stress too much about it, but
From ahead,
you might.
a
Yeah,
voice
I mean,
barks out.
I feel like we only
Soldiers
have
under
Thrinals
arms,
left.
stand down. The war captain
So I
wishes to
think we're gonna
parley
start
with the
Thrinals
intruders.
tonight and probably end up finishing them tomorrow. Would be my guess, or try
Yeah.
to.
My goal is to run as many lower level Reapers as possible, try and get that 10 points, and then just finish off going for favor.
Yeah, well, that's just it. Like, if we can, I figure if I can get to the 10 favor, then, or sorry, 10 Reaper points, then we can just do whatever else.
Right, exactly. That's exactly my thought.
But I also feel like I could, once we get the first 10 Reaper points under our belt and get to 20, if we can get the favor unlocked, I have no problem TRing after that and just continuing to hit Reapers.
I'm just trying to make this all done.
Hang on, the background, the fight music got so loud I can't hear you. Sorry. I hate how inconsistent the fight music is.
Oh, that was me? So fight music.
There you go. Yeah, the fight music shot up so loud I couldn't hear you. So let me... I turned it down, so now I can hear you but at least a little bit. So what were you trying to say?
I don't even remember.
That's why I tried to
I'm trying to finish before Night Rebels comes out, or at least right around the time, because I want to get all of that stuff. I didn't realize that that's where my buddy got all of that cool armor from, that Reaper stuff. Armor.
Ah.
I want it. I want all of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any of that Night Rebels armor things.
I just think it looks cool. That's about it.
Well, that's all there is to it, right? It's just a cosmetic.
Yep.
Come on,
I'm
guy.
sure all the items are kind of cool too, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no, the farming Night Rebels, if you haven't done it, is quite good. Like you get that Ghost Touch gems, and if you're over like 20 or whatever, you get the spooky intelligence or spooky wisdom, and it's pretty good.
Something like that, yeah.
Hope it's a cosmetic shield. They usually don't do shields. It's basically, I think they made that cosmetic armor, and now they're just gonna like milk it with 13 different versions of it for until the game starts on fire.
On fire.
Yeah, so we got like what, a green and a red. So this year will probably be like a blue.
I thought it was like a blue last time.
Maybe. Oh, I don't know.
Maybe that was years ago. Yeah,
I don't know what color they have been, because I wear like one cosmetic. Because when it came out, when the cosmetic came out a million years ago, they had a thing where you could put your festival fire resistance on your cosmetic. So I have a cosmetic armor that has fire resistance 10 and a hat that has cold resistance 10. So guess what never comes off?
The resist.
Yeah, so I never take those bloody armors off, or those cosmetics off.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Shoot.
Cosmetic wings would be nice. Yeah, we're working on it, right? We're working on it. Over here on the hardcore, or sorry, the regular server. Working on it. We're not that far away, really, I don't think. Well, because Wings is the top tier store, right?
Oh, you're working on your Reaper wings?
Well, I mean, I'm working on just leveling, and it's a side effect. So we're at 1.6 million Reaper XP on the live server.
Right. Yeah, I'm only at like 600k. But I've been real busting it lately, since I realized that I just needed more confidence, and I can actually start running in groups with R5s and higher.
Yeah. Well, and it comes down to how many other people there to absorb some damage, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So, I mean, when I was doing my wizard lives with the big high DCs, I was doing R5s no problem on my own. But now I'm back to melee again. It's like, oh, I better go back to R1s.
Right. Yeah, I know that's my problem, because I'm running monk, and I'm capped at 30 trying to farm the XP. So I have to have good groups.
Right.
I haven't started any of my caster lives. I really need to get to doing it.
Yeah, the caster lives were always been the easiest for me. It's the melees that I enjoy, but they take so long.
It was an accident, honestly. The tune that I run that is was not supposed to be.
I'm sorry. You said the tune word, and my brain melted. The character that
Yep.
that has a bunch of points didn't mean to be. Is that what you said?
Yeah. My main character was not supposed to be my main. He was only a
Oh.
secondary. And the main one that was designated to be my main, I started playing with a buddy, and I designated to be playing with him only because we were playing a lot. But then he stopped playing, so I'm like, okay, well, I'll just, get on my alternative character, start playing him, and then I just kept playing. He was a melee, so here we are.
That's how it works. I have an
The other
ATM
one
button.
was caster, and that's how it was going to be run.
Open this door.
No.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
The sound of a warning bell echoes down the streets. More minotaurs pile out of the nearby buildings to see what's going on.
Oh man, so many minotaurs. All the hamburger. I'm like Ronald McDonald over here, just slaughtering cows left and right and right and left.
Oh man, did you see the D&D night on the DDO stream last night?
I did not. I was playing my own D&D night last night. What happened?
Oh, nothing. It was actually really fun.
Yeah, I
was
know
really
that
excited
they've been having a lot of success last night. I think Nim was playing there last night. I think he
It was
had,
me, Nick, Cordovon, Ruby, Even, and I forget the last girl's name. Her character was named Amber. But yeah, it was a great group. Lots of the SS, the DDO stream group. Patrick was the DM. Super fun.
good.
It was incorporated the DDO, so we started in the grotto. We just got to Corthos Island. That's what we're playing.
Yeah, Bonnie Bew has been working on like maps and stuff for pen and paper games.
Oh, and she's got a really good Corthos map. It was awesome.
Yep.
Good work.
I know that I've got a couple of things that I've been working on over the years, and actually starting tomorrow, I think that's Nim's. So one of the things, I guess we got enough viewers, we can kind of talk about it for a minute. Nim has, I don't know if he invented it or if he's stolen it from somebody else, but he has come up with this idea of brew timber, like sober October, except for brewing stuff. So what's going to happen is I will take a few minutes every stream and either talk about something that I previously brewed or expand upon something I previously brewed, and possibly also come up with something completely new. So I'm going to do that through the entire month. Every time I stream, I will try to record that individually to be able to share that video separately.
Okay.
But of course cannot make any promises on remembering to actually post that or to actually do that. But
Or
it'll
hit the record button.
yeah, to hit the record button and then like have a note of what it actually is for, like, oh yeah, that video's for blah 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 blah. If I mentally make it like a thing that happens, if I can make it a habit, it'll be fine. Make it a habit, get it posted right away. But I don't know, I like the idea, so we'll see. And then if I can eventually take and translate those notes into paper, or at least a write-up, I will do so and post it over on my blog.
Very nice.
Yeah. So that's Brewtober.
Brewtober.
Yeah.
I've never heard that from anywhere else before, so it could very well be unique.
Yeah. Like I said,
Again, I know.
he kind of tweeted out there that he was going to do it like every other day or something. I'm like, I can beat that. I can make up something every day I stream.
Correct. Uh-oh, people died.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, I didn't tell you what happened to me last night. Oh my goodness. So, and I wasn't streaming, which was the killer part. I really wish I was streaming at this time. So we were running part 3, Delara's, right?
Sure.
And running it on R2. Bear died. I was barely able to recover, healing everybody else. We got hit with 3 champ casters, skeleton casters. So barely recovered from that, right?
Right.
And go into the next room. I walk in a little ways. I look up to get the champ archer, just to get him out of the way with. And a carnage comes running up from behind me, just wails on me, right? I get to -7 before one of the other party members aggroes him off of me and gets a heal off on me.
Mm-hmm.
So I stand up and I sunbolt him, but I was at -7. I was so scared.
Yeah, I lost Samius last week due to stupidity, and I was pretty mad, and there was a moment why I realized that I had probably killed my character, like as I was I was in the mine quest of this chain. I can't think of what it's called.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, Underdark or something, Undermine, whatever it is.
Oh, Undermine, yeah, the pay-to-play Lord March Plaza quest.
No, maybe, yeah, sure. So, yeah. So I was at the point where there's all the mines on the ground, and I was slowly kind of making my way through, and then I was like, alright, well, I usually, if I have a death, it's because I get blown down, knocked down, and then I can't move, but all the bombs have gone off, or I get a disintegrate to the chest. So I was like, alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a bomb here, blow up all these things, and I will jump back away. So I used my first bomb to clean up some trash mines. Then I ran ahead, I threw down a mine, and I was on my way back, and I just misremembered how far out I went with the bomb clearing. I jumped into a patch where there were I had not disabled the bombs yet. I was like, oh no, like when I originally jumped. So I had that like however many seconds of realizing my mistake. It is the worst.
Oh yeah.
I was like, no. And and then the analysis after the fact was also super heartbreaking. Because then I realized, I rolled 4 saving throws. 3 out of the 4 were less than 5. I had a 3, a 4, and a 5.
Oh no.
And then on top of that, I thought I had my fire resist on, but I did not. And apparently my fire protection also timed out. So had I had either of those two things, or another one of those was better than probably 10, because my saving throw at the time was plus 33. I do not believe the DCs in there are above 40. I would have evaded. So, like, yeah, it's pretty heartbroken. Because I was only dead by negative 25.
Yeah, that's not even that far. Realistically, even just the slightly better rolls would have saved you.
A slightly, like I said, a better roll, because they were hitting for 160 some on average.
Alright.
So had I taken 20 points of damage off instead of 10, I would have been alive. I would have been at 5 hit points. Had I had a protection on, an entire attack would have been negated.
Yeah, that would have 100% saved you, for sure.
So yeah, there's a laundry list of errors there. But that's what happens. Like, I had started getting complacent. I was like, oh yeah, we're good. We're in good shape. I'll put all these guys here and pause it and blah, blah, blah. And it just got me. So now I'm all in on my... All in on the Reaper character now. Which is why I can't just like go screw around on the hardcore server by myself. Realistically now. The other thing that's really aggravating is that Samius was like rank 91. So
Yeah,
it could have
it's still on the
easily.
leaderboard. I guess they haven't fixed that yet, because it still shows you at like 2,900.
Yeah,
favor.
that's. Yeah, he perched.
Doris is underwhelmed by
He
performance,
perched.
grumbling about too much noise and
He
no
perched.
violence.
He's the perched.
Yeah, like right now, I guess I'm going to have to try and solo Grey Moon.
What are you on? You're on your cleric?
My favorite soul, yeah.
I should be fine.
Because nobody wants to join this whole time we've been talking, even before so.
Yeah, I mean, you may not do Reaper 2, but Grey Moon's an easy one to.
Oh, I'm doing
Solo.
Reaper too. Fuck this.
All right, I just need to remind you that it is the daytime stream, so we try to watch our
my
expletives. It's understandable. Beef says I made a melee arty to try to just get to 20 on the hardcore server of the weekend. You're at a level 11. Nice. I almost
That's awesome.
I saw that you were playing last night, so I just didn't have the brain power to play DDO. So I just played a little bit of Factorio for myself. It's a little off-camera, simple, kill a bunch of trees and put up some basic stuff. Kind of play.
The audience chamber is strangely quiet. There's no trace of the coin lords.
I have to be more careful.
Statues stand in the center of the room.
Also, good morning, Beef. Whew.
Row upon row
Excuse
of
me.
bookshelves show that you have found the archives. A nervous woman crouches behind a table at the end of the hall.
I don't know, I'd step the Reaper up on this more, but I don't like how the negative or how all the damage reduction hits so hard.
I'm just so happy
When you're
to
two-weapon
finally have
fighting.
nothing to be an armor from Price of Freedom.
What was that?
Finally got the armor. from
Oh
Price of
yeah, the
Freedom.
con armor. It's pretty good. 9 Artie, 2 Barbarian at the moment. Thinking going 12 Artie and 3 Barb after that. Yeah, that sounds good. Barbarian sounds very good in the hardcore server.
You need inside the strong box.
Yes and no.
The ability to... Wow, that took a long time for not a lot. Okay. The ability to just give yourself those temporary hit points. It's super good. Yeah. That's what Beef's saying. 150 temporary hit points and weapon proficiency. Exactly. Just summon Ellery. Ellery heal us up a lot quicker than I can here. Alone.
I am definitely in a.
Yeah, I was watching Beef just like wreck everything on his light favored soul, so should be more than adequate to.
Yeah, like I kill things just fine, sure.
I'm from
So-
far away.
Yeah, exactly. But getting past these traps, yeah, this is not gonna happen.
You just gotta wait till one's down, then run one. Then run one. Or which trap? The in trap?
So it's the first Grey Moon one, so the bridge with the sonic traps.
Yeah. They're force traps. You just have to run one at a time. Don't try to run a bunch of them. Just be extra patient. Clear the bridge, obviously, of shenanigans, and then one at a time.
Ooh, this stuff puts me on edge.
Make sure we're topped off here. Once again, Ellery is here to save our bacon, as is her way. Oh, true scene? Really? What am I even wearing? What am I true scene? Oh, Greater False Life.
Ooh, that was scared.
I think you only have to do it one more time. Man, I just need whatever's in my throat and nose to go away. So anyway, how was everybody else's weekend? Apparently Beats was a matter of soloing till 11. I still feel like if I, for some weird reason, if I get low on time and I can't get the Reaper points or whatever, I feel like the 20 cloak will be not that hard for me to get, because I have no problems just like running through Explorer zones or whatever if I wanted. It'd make boring streams, but I could do some pretty easy stuff. I could also do hards. But I feel like 99% of the time elites are fine unless I make a terrible mistake and then I die.
Huh, I made it.
Well, I knew you could. Said it's not crazy hard, it's just a matter of timing. Oh boy. Excuse me. So I'm hoping next week, in addition to Brewtober, we'll have at least one stream. I'm hoping out on the bus, and then hopefully after that we'll have a couple of streams out on the bus.
Yeah, I forgot you got that cool butt.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how cool it is when it's going. But I think the weather will be nice enough, even if I have to crawl up on the bus. And I've got the ladder now from the boss. He told me it's not a big deal. I can borrow as long as I need. So I have it and the paint. So figure worst case scenario, I can paint the roof myself one afternoon. Although it's going to be an awful lot of a fat man rolling a big white paint around on top of a tiny tiny walkway.
Good morning, Sam.
What's up, bud?
Good, how's it going? Good morning. 10XICC1 or
Tacoma, or as Samius likes to say, toxic mama.
Toxic mama.
Okay, I could deal with toxic mama.
You have freed all of the
Words for
corridors
me.
from Medusa's curse.
It's not my fault.
Are you-
That's clearly your name. My what, bud?
Are you streaming right now?
Always. That's why we're on the live stream channel. Always be streaming. ABC.
Well, I have one to ask you. My question is, can I get a Visa $25 gift card and use that on your
I believe that Twitch takes basically everything. So I think so.
that? Okay, cool.
Yeah, as long as it pays, we'll accept it.
Said I even think somebody was telling me that they got like a Subway gift card and they were using that.
Wait, really? That's something.
Yeah, I think that's what they were saying. I will I will set up a higher tier of Patreon. I meant to do it last weekend, but of course I got busy with the magic stuff, so I didn't get a chance to do it. But I will set up like just a high like I'll go through and I'll set up the $5, $10, and $25 Patreons as well.
Okay.
But I haven't made the time to make it happen yet.
Now, are the donations? Yeah, I think you said once before they were $1, $2, $3, or is it $1, $3, and $5?
Currently on Patreon, I just have 1 and 3, but I'll
Okay.
I'll put the bigger tiers in there, and
I'll
then
just put it. I'll put it at 3. And that way, you get 6 months of credit, whatever it is.
yeah,
However
so
that
perfect, perfection. Well, like I said, I'll put together the big money tier for people who want to basically do 1 month at a higher tier, like a gift. I know that there's a couple of people who have kind of mentioned that I should just do it, get the bigger subs out, or the bigger tiers out there. Basically, it's Beef arguing over and over and over again, and I eventually like, you know what, Beef, you're probably right, because you slammed me over the head like 14 times in a row. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. I probably just listened to your wisdom here. So, I know he's not the only one that has said that in the past, but he's the one that's the most consistent at telling me that I'm wrong.
Well, I don't think you're wrong. I just think that I had a little problem with with an open account and with PayPal. So I decided that me and my wife discussed it that we wouldn't do it, and if I can't make one big donation, or if I can't use a Visa card, that you can purchase and let them take it off that, because that way if somebody ties into it, they can't do anything but empty that and not get into the accounts.
Right. This is fine. Being safe is a good idea. No, I just mean that my concern was I did not feel like I had rewards for people to donate more than like $3 at a time, because currently I don't have like things I can send you. As much as I love you guys already know that if you want to play on a server that I'm playing on, you guys already can just come in a group and play with me. Like that's not an option to like, oh, what, $25, I'll come play on yours. Like, that's just not a thing. So until we either get the stickers made or we get the t-shirts up and running, I don't really have reasons.
I don't need anything like that. I wouldn't want anything anyway. I think it's just, I appreciate you running, and gosh, what I've learned from you is worth $25.
I mean, and that's great, and I appreciate that, but I would still like to have something for people who do want to donate at that level as an extra special thank you. And it's not like I could be like, well, you get 18 votes, 18 votes for picking stuff like that. Then I'm just keeping track of too many different votes, tiers and stuff like that. We just need to have a max on the voting so I can get an idea of what's going on. So Beef says you can use Target or Best Buy cards for sure. I'm pretty sure any Visa gift card works as well.
I would say that Visa gift card would work.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty likely. Pretty likely. Alright.
I got my stitches out of my shoulder today, and I feel so much better. They no longer stick and itch.
Just so y'all know, it's my birthday today.
What?
Yeah.
How young are you?
30.
You're 30?
Oh my gosh, he's a kid.
He's a kid. Trying to adjust the sounds a little bit so I can hear everybody equally. Apologize if you guys can't quite hear.
I can hear you just fine. I just don't know what it is, but for some reason it's cutting out real bad on my end. I don't know if that's me or what.
I don't know. I was having some internet issues earlier while streaming. The streaming was holding up fine, but the Discord seems to be really finicky.
Yep, that's the same here. I did a bunch of things with my Streamlabs OBS, and I'm actually able to stream on a better quality today, but Discord is being a punk today.
Sounds about right.
Sounds a boot.
Sounds about right. Alright. We freed a couple of guards. We're going to put an Ellery over here, put her in chill out position for a second. Let's see if we can't clip a couple of these archers. Looks like the answer is going to be no, because that healer is on the wall.
Give me a second and I'll turn on my other computer and get you streaming so you get some credit.
It's all good. Uh-oh, that's not good. Alright, Ellery. I'm gonna need you to do the heal thing. Oh, well, never mind, she died. Of course. Of course. That's hilarious. I finally get her to walk in front of the mirror and the door closed.
Ha!
Alright, Chicky Poo, let's go.
The Medusa gasps in horror as she catches a glimpse of herself in the mirror.
Wow, that did not last very long. Okay. gonna be a tough fight. Much tougher fight than I'm used to. Come on, don't stop. Oh, we're out of here. Alright, there's the first wave of shenanigans here. Just the actual thing I was worried about. Yeah, I guess we should have brought a real big boy healer. Come on. Oh, we're just gonna get you murdered here, aren't we?
I saw that when I TR'd this time, that, well, as I was taking level 30, that there is either I have missed it all this time, but there is a new level 30
Yeah, a lot of the new feats got handed out. Yeah, a lot
and
of
one of
iconic.
them is a +8 to your augment slotings. So with Druid, which gives you 6, Artie gives you +4, that's 10. The ship gives you 2 more, that gets 12, plus the 8 adds 20 to all their stats.
It's pretty good. What circle is that?
Oh gosh, I don't even know now.
Because if it's the Fey one or whatever it's called, then it's terrible. If it goes against Colors of the Queen, you can't. Like, Colors of the Queen is the best one right now. You pretty much can't.
Although it doesn't clock as much as it used to.
Yeah, it does. Still procs the same, I think. I don't think they lowered the proc rate on it. Alright, there we go. We did it. Completion. The loss of But Ellery.
Better Ellery than.
Nah. Ellery forever. Yeah, I don't know. It's I have to look at the Epic Destiny past life feats to tell you for sure, but it's hard to compete with Colors of the Queen. Assuming you remember to turn it on. Let's see, so Colors of the Queen says 7% chance to random effect. The cooldown is 10 seconds, which I think is the same it's always been. If you have the 3rd tier. And then hit points per levels. Let's see if we can find it though.
The ones I usually take is Colors of the Queens, Skill Mastery, Energy.
Criticals.
Yeah, and the last one is Brace.
Yeah, so I take Arcane Alacrity for the cooldowns reduction, Colors of the Queen, Power over Life and Death because I usually have enough healing that I want something, and then Skill Mastery. So I'm not that far off of you. Warple Silver Heavy Mace of Diversion. I feel like I should send that to Tabrel on this server. Here's a ring I would have killed for on the other server. Alright, where's... Let's look for under feats maybe? Here we go. past life thing. Ancient knowledge gives you MMR, which you're giving up arcane alacrity or energy criticals. Divine sphere gives you ancient blessings, which is 5 positive, negative, and repair healing amplification per stack. That's kind of cool. That would probably be better than power over life and death. Brace is also strong, but I've always felt like the other one is slightly better. Ancient tactics is +2, so +6 to tactic DCs and +1 to assassinate per stack. And then the last one is +2 attack per stack. If you're fighting 2-weapon fighting style, you also gain +2 damage. See, I don't see any of them that are extra levels to pets. Or extra stats to pets. Or are you just talking about a feat in general? Forehand.
Sorry, I can't talk when I'm on the other monitor. Yes, it's a feat in general.
Oh, okay.
But I think it only shows up at level 30. At least I have never seen it before until level 30.
Yeah, it might be. There's some level 30 feats out there. Kind of skimming here. See if I can find anything on the wiki that looks like it improves.
So that would be classified as an epic feat, maybe?
Probably. Here you go. Improved augment summoning at level 24. As long as you have augment summoning. Yeah, so if you have, when you have both of those feats, you get +12. And then if you have your ship, there's another 2. And then if you have your druid past lives, there's another 6.
6.
So, yeah. The downside of that is if you're a big charmer, right? If you charm a lot, charmed things also get the plus whatever, which means they have a better opportunity to resist your saves. So you got to keep that in mind. Hey, Favor Saver, sorry for the late greetings. I was trying to figure out what forehand was talking about. Yeah, the improved, what did I say it was called? Improved augment summoning feat. Ooh, I'm a champion, you guys. Alright, we have to take our next level. We have ranked 75. Honestly, with XP being bonus this weekend, had I had time to play, which I did not, but had I had time to play this weekend, it would have been a good time to just grab a bunch of XP. It's probably fine. Were we just dumping points in it because we didn't have any other points to dump in? That's funny. Yeah, it's probably fine to start taking, like, jump. Get jumped to 40 naturally. Which of these feats do we want? Don't think we're oversized 2-up fighting, right? Sinister Hand Axe is light. And we're still just using a Barovia and Kopash because I don't have anything better. We take Dodge. Dodge is fine. Oh, great. Oh. No, I have to... Oh, no, I guess we already took Improved Critical Slashing. So, yeah, probably... Great Cleave, I suppose. I do love me some Great Cleave action. Combat. There we go, martial feats. Bam. Alright, then we have a 3rd level spell even. Well, watch out. Watch out, DDO. Samius can cast Cure Moderate Wounds. Yeah, jamming. Alright, let's take a look over here. We have some enhancement points. Should probably take that for sure. Mostly because that's a big improvement in our MMR. And then what do we do? That we don't care about. This we do care about. We're done in this tree. We ready to start going up the Renegade Mastermaker tree? A lot of hit points. Maybe grab these last points of MMR. Then we can start going up the Toughness tree. Go up the Falconry tree a little bit for some extra healing amp and some extra MMR. I don't hate more MMR, I guess. Alright, let's take a look at what our current... It's only 46. It's only 46, so we're wearing pajamas still, right? Yeah, we're still wearing the Disciple of Dawn. Level 15. Level 15, we might have some gear upgrades. We should look. I'm not 100% sure what I actually have out of the Sharn stuff. Some of it I've gotten, and some of it I have no idea. So, let's just go look. Ghost BR no, it's definitely Ghost. I'm just gonna call you Ghost. Thank you very much for the follow, my friend. I appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying the stream. If you have a way that you like your name to be pronounced, try to throw it in the text box, and I'll do my best to figure it out. If anyone has any gear ideas for a 2-weapon fighting Ranger, feel free to yell at me. I do not pretend to be the expert of DDO. Well, I do not pretend to be the melee expert of DDO. Alright. So let's do this button here. Masterminds of Sharn, named items. Oh yeah. Forget this thing's all built, not with one chart, but they're a chart for every quest. All right. This turncoat outfit, if I remember right, is part of a sweet set. I'm pretty sure I have a turncoat. All right. So it is part of the family set. And the part of the family set includes the armor. Thought I had like a necklace. The family seal, this and this thing. Alright, so the question is, do we have a hammer fist? Alright, so the question is it over here? Oh, there's a hammer fist. Alright, I bet we have this set then. Alright, so there's a hammer fist. Let's turn this back off. Element Kopesh from water from challenges. Okay, we can look and see if we can assemble one of those. A family. And a turncoat. I don't think I have one. Oh, it looks like the best it would be is level 12 right now anyway. Because we're not level 16. Alright. So let's just see what we'd be losing. This is a trinket? No, it's a necklace. Alright. So... here we're losing our deadly, but we're picking up new deadly. Losing our double strike. But we pick up some insightful double strike. Just put this stuff on. See what happens. Alright, that frees up our ring slot as well, I believe. Yeah, we gain 1 whole hit point, so that's free. The craftable Kopesh in the Sharn docks. Alright, we can try to figure that out as well. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That would be good. I think I have a bunch of bits for that. Okay, so this is covering our deadly. Alright, but we lost our constitution, so we need some sort of constitution replacement effect. So probably just try to find an old con ring. So this hat is basically, is it just strength now? I think it's just strength now. Oh, did we give up the... we gave up the Silent Avenger set to do that.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
Alright, which means this belt is probably not vital anymore. And this cloak probably is not vital anymore. There's a con belt from Sean. Okay, let's take a quick look and see if I can figure out what it's called. Fortunately, they don't have things, so go back to the screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. They don't have them all together in one grid, so you have to kind of look through all of them. I wish they would decide when they're plugging things in on the wiki how to do things and be consistent.
Oh my gosh, I've been meaning to talk to frickin' Shu about what he did to the whip.
Yeah.
Just the way that he changed up the quests on the way it looks and whatnot, and how you search it.
On the big master table?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me. That was my idea.
That was you?
Well, it was my idea to put them in a thing.
Because before you could search them by like specific level, and now you have to scroll through a whole list.
Well, you should still be able to search for that level, but now it's in a table
Good morning, Beef.
Beef.
Hey, morning. Oh, he didn't jump in the chat. He's just been in the fort. Okay. I was confused. Forehand confused me.
Well, he's sending texts.
He is. He is. Is it this dragon belt? Must be this dragon belt. Bronze dragon belt. Alright. Don't know if I have one of those. I'm not sure. Let's look and see. Like how they're just consistent enough to screw up your sets from Ravenloft to Sharn, but they're not consistent enough you can find it. You can type it. I can't type it over here in the reincarnation cache. I can type it over here. Or do you mean to search? What is the most populated server? Probably the hardcore server. Other than the hardcore server, whatever the default is. The default server tends to change every once in a while, but whatever it happens to be tends to be the big boy server. I wish you could search over here. That would make life much easier.
When you ask that question, DDO don't want you to know.
They don't want.
But you can't blame them because they want people to go to others.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of unpopulated servers.
Orient is pretty populated, but I think I like Sarlona for people being polite and stuff. I mean, it just depends where you want to go.
Yeah, I think with the, no offense to my server, they're filled with a bunch of jerks. Majority of them are cool, but
The question is, do you pay for it in the auction house like you do here on Sarlona?
Oh no, our stuff is like 1/10 your price. When I came over there, create a character to buy some stuff on auction, I about croaked when I saw your.
Yeah, we are not afraid to charge a hand in a. Not afraid to charge a bunch.
Most of the time, I guess most of the people there feel like if you're newbie, and you don't have any money, and we're not going to use this stuff anyway, just go ahead and put it on the auction. They put it real cheap. You might see things on there that, like it lists for, like if you sold it, it's like worth about $400 or $500 flat, and over there they may put it up for $100 or $25 or $50. Just help people.
Yeah, we're not like that. We're mean all the time.
yeah,
Phil Konbuku, welcome.
Things for platinum.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten a lot of my good tomes for just straight up 1 million in platinum. Nobody sells things for shards that like expensively.
Yeah, we are not like that on Sarlona. I'm not really sure why, but they just are. We are, whatever.
And I can't say that people are not rich. Of course, everybody thinks I'm probably one of the top richest people on our server.
Yeah, Beef just summed up Sarlona. It's like the list on the auction house for maximum coin, but if I know you and you need it, I'll give it to you for nothing. That's exactly right. And I have no idea why but that's exactly how it is. Like, the items have no real value to us, or maybe the plat just has no value to us, so we're like, max value. I don't just have a regular lion-headed belt buckle to slap on and call it a day. I don't think I have this belt. I can't think of whatever the belt. Well, I guess we have the wiki right here. We don't have to know the answer. We'll just go back to this. I think Ravenloft. One of the Ravenloft things is a con belt. Dex, Constitution, plate shard belt. What? I don't have the plate shard belt in here? This belt. Wrappings.
Back to farming.
Do I really not have any... I really don't have any Constitution items I can cram into either of these two slots without switching characters.
You could make one, craft.
I could. I don't want to have to... I was just hoping to just slam some gear in here.
Well, the time it's taking you to look that up and all that stuff, you could have made one or gone out and farmed one.
I don't want to farm one, though. I already have stuff. I just want to pull the cool things out of my backpack and use them. That's all.
I made a set of rings, looked on the wiki, see when they went up in level, and made a set of rings. It's a Constitution and Dex ring. So every life I stick it on, and it gives me a max that I can have at that level, so it works out really good.
Yeah, I used to do that kind of stuff a lot. Now I just like the challenge of gluing all my various gear on my character. The difference is I've been playing on the other server and I don't remember what anything is.
Alright guys, I'm actually gonna drop chat for right now. Thank you for having me in the chat, Samius.
You're welcome to hang out, bud, anytime.
You have a good day, sir.
You as well.
This has got... Sure, why not? Just put it on. 3 con is better than no con. Alright. Give me some sort of hat. What is this real quick? Yeah, let's make sure that these items go together. Alright, so now I need some sort of helm and some sort of ring. Ooh, or not ring. Yeah, ring. That doesn't do us any good this life. We can put a ring of shadows on. That'd be bind a character. See, like I have a bunch of these things, like Hardy 9 rings of Pulse Life, but I don't have any of them on this character right now. We just put on our Manslayer, Ring of the Stalker. Not that any of the stats actually matter. Let's just put this thing back on. As long as that's not our int item. It may actually be our int item. We may have to put on an int helm, actually. Wait, we're not into hit or anything, right? No, we're all strength. Okay. So we don't need like any bigger int than that. What's our melee alacrity say? What if we put this thing on? And what does our melee alacrity do? Come on. Alright. So yeah, never mind. We're going to go ahead and put on our Ring of the Stalker after all. Again, not the most. We'll be able to put our green steel on. Wow, sweet. We haven't worn our green steel in a long time. Yeah, that'll give us... Alright, this will work. Alright, so this will give us back our Manslayer, and it's a little bit more Seeker than our Cloak. Ah, I thought the Cloak had Seeker on it. Or the gloves. One of these things had Seeker on it, but it was like Seeker's... Seeker 7 or something. Whatever, it doesn't matter. This will do, Donkey, this will do. Alright, I will turn back off this window and go to our regular view. We'll go get back to work. Back to work. Should we just continue on with that quest chain? Let's see, 15, which means 11s. No, means 12s. Or 13s. Yeah, we should just finish that chain. It costs us basically nothing to do so. DDO Central has given us a retweet as usual. Thanks, buddy. Again, for those of you who do not know who DDO Central is on Twitter, basically he is a DDO aggregate and redispensaration. I don't know how you want to say it. But basically he follows all the DDO people and looks for all the DDO stuff and then spits it back out for everybody. Yeah, alright. We'll take this guy. Even though she's just going to run herself out of mana. Guess that's totally fine.
What'd you do? Get Laura Faye?
Yeah, I think so.
One of the best designed characters out there. Too bad that they didn't double her mana pool. We wouldn't even have to run. She'd just go out there and kill everything for us. Always liked her because I said, don't worry, she's not going to throw you a heal, but don't worry about it, she's going to kill everything.
It happens.
I'd say that you could, in the ability, I'd say that they would give you the ability to probably set her to do nothing but attack.
That's just her being in the quest. So you don't need this. Don't need those. Sell a bunch of junk.
Yeah, those signals on ours, you can't even hardly give them away. And over on, I've been selling every one I get over there on Sarlona.
The what?
The glowing fingers or hands that tell people where to go.
Yeah, the fingers.
Yeah, I sell them over there all the time.
Widow Hammer.
Surprise.
War Widow Hammer, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a good weekend. I'm trying to figure out how to melee again. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've meleeed. Yeah, I don't know. I use my fingers, I don't want to say a lot, but I use them often enough. I'm not going to say that a lot of the people who watch the stream and decide to come hang out on DDO don't really know the quest that much. Like they don't play as much as they would like, or they tend to play at a certain level range. So they don't know the quest that I play a lot that well. For example, I basically just run 1 to 20 a lot. Beef says I like them in Deathworm for the maze. That's also a good spot.
I think you should use them in the pit, even though that'd be so confusing.
Nah. Let's see, this quest is a little bit easier. We can probably step this one up. I don't know. It's... I would need like 1,000 different color fingers to do that.
Summerfield is ablaze. Black smoke pours from countless buildings. Atop the hastily built defensive walls, you spy an elf giving orders. That must be Captain Marcus.
I would need so many of them to do anything in the pit.
Echo off the remaining city walls.
Kinda back? Welcome, kinda back.
Summerfield's fate will be shared by every district in Stormry. Eldritch portals open along the building ledges. Troll has begun their new assault.
I gotta work 6 into my finger rotation here. It's cool. I think this one's next, or maybe it's this one's next. Must be this one. I'm like 80% positive is this one next. Man, my brain's firing on almost all cylinders this morning. I'll take it. So, I kind of spoiled some news earlier today. And I've been talking to some people about it, and I think I may have made this announcement earlier, but I decided what I'm going to do, because I do want to have some high-level content for you guys occasionally, or at least some post-level 20 content for you guys occasionally. What I'm going to do is when the hardcore server is over and you can transfer out for free, I'll take that Samius and I will do a couple of TRs on him. Get him up to the quick snuff, and I will leave him in the post 20 world, at least for the time being. So my current thinking is that I want to knock out 3 Tiefling lives,
Several moments pass without portals.
but I'm not 100% sure.
While the Droam army commander reformulates his strategy, you have a chance to dispose of enemy forces inside Summerfield's broken walls.
The idea of going all the way to 30 multiple times before I get TR is pretty scary, but Tobrel and Talab and some other people are kind of in that mid-range train for a little bit, so it shouldn't be too bad. First couple of times anyway.
This is likely the last working fountain in the Summerfield district.
So I don't know what kind of build I should probably consider having for this, like as the final build. No, the Samius, hardcore Samius is a deep gnome, so he'll have to go to level 30 for the first time, and then from there we can get away with some shenanigans if we decide to, but. I'm gonna screw out with all the multiple optionals today. Oh, Laura Faye passed. Oh, I'm gonna pass too. Oh, she can't res yet. Yep, I perished. I perished! That demon soul, man. the Fear Reaper's just screaming. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, really? Oh, thank you, Lorfei. I'm glad that you slay living that guy instead of just healing us. I value and appreciate your life decisions.
It is Laura Faye now. You can't blame her.
I can. I knew what I was getting into when I bought her, though. So anyway, if anyone has any ideas of like what makes a interesting tiefling, I'm not sure, and which lives you think are most important for an epic. Did you kill that guy? Morphe? Okay. I'm shocked and impressed. Let me know. Like I said, I will have probably a wizard live knocked out. And of course, things are subject to change as to when projects will actually get completed. As I was mentioning earlier as well, the weather should be reaching the point where I don't want to die every time I go outside pretty soon. And when that happens, I'll be working on the bus about as much as I can get away with. So, ouch.
Good morning, Wood. I didn't even see.
She's a ninja.
Ah, she comes in.
She had to have a convo with Becky.
Waft up from this hatch. The sewer tunnel beyond this hatch leads to the other side of the wall. Doubtless the maze of twisting, turning pipes would befuddle any Droam scouts attempting to flank the city's defenders.
Whoop.
Is that Becky Sue with from the tribe of the Semina?
Oh yeah, Becky Sue.
Droam flankers pour through the passage. Summerfield's defensive line is breached.
Oh, I didn't get this guy killed yet. Like, that's really weird. The door hasn't busted down yet.
The southern barricade. The Sallyport flankers were a different.
Well, they came knocking, but nobody came, so they didn't knock it.
Come on, big boy.
General Taggart scream of rage.
Cast over here, right?
Echoes off the city walls as he falls dead.
Nope, just a chant. Just a ice soul.
And in response,
What an ice soul.
the Taggart
Another caster chant here. Hey! There you go. I thought you were like the crazy Laura Faye. You're supposed to be healing me. And killing all the monsters. She's like I'm doing the best I can. Oh, it's an Archon caster. No wonder this hurts so much. Orphe Destruction, that one. Not worried about the one that's engaged actively in melee on her presence. Just the one that she can doomfall. Or shoot from a million years away.
Hey, she got you 10 remnants, shouldn't applying.
Oh, it's fine. I'll take it. Don't get me wrong. I'll take them there, Fragmentes. Oh, my bird. Lost my bird. One. Man, today is going slow. I'm still a little tired, I think.
I'm definitely tired. I'm thinking about going and taking a nap.
It's very likely that after the morning stream here, I'll probably do that as well. Got up at 3. It's pretty early. I went to bed about a little after 3. I think I actually slept too for the first time in a long time. Oh, I was supposed to look for the Kopesh. Let me go look for that bigger Kopesh too while I'm thinking about it. Do I care about this? Not really. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I probably slept from 4 to... Yeah, maybe 4 to 10. I might have got 6 hours today. Let's go to here.
How's your wife's eye, Matt?
Still causing her a lot of problems, but we found a temporary workaround here with got her a 32-inch TV and hooked it up in her office, which is where the biggest problem is. That's not him. Alright, so let's look this up. I don't know where it's at.
What are you looking for?
Beef was saying that there's a new weapon out of Sean that you can like craft basically. The docks. Well, poo. Let's go to the docks then.
You don't. Oh yeah, I guess that would be the fastest. So you just go to the elevator.
See, here's a turn-in guy. It's probably this guy, right? Rain, a cloud. Let's turn this back off. A bastard sword, a battle axe, a dagger. I don't have any of these bits. Oh, I have one of these bits, but I don't have the rest of these bits. Seems unlikely. Is it? There's a stabilizer camp on. Alright. Well, I guess I don't have those things then. Well, that's what I was wondering, if you could make the other ones. Alright, so what are we looking for? Like an alloy. Must not be here, must be this thing. Go to the last page of this. No. It's another. What do you do? No. Why is there so many crafting devices, crafting devices, crafting devices, but there's nothing here? That's just regular stuff. Oh, here is an altar. Alright, we need a dampening ally. Reforged glowing ingots. Alright, so whatever we do, we gotta make sure that we're careful we do this correctly. Alright. While we have a bunch of this stuff, we don't have infinite of this stuff. Alright, we need a dampening alloy. Let's make a... I actually have my pad over here. Over here collecting dust like crazy. My giant boogie board. Those of you who've never seen one, this one looks like this, and it I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it's just a big like dry erase thing. Alright, so dampening alloy. Energizing. And then a caustic. Yeah. I normally would use a notepad too, but I have it sitting here, so I want to play with it. Alright, dampening. And the dampening requires a reforged glowing ingot and a reinforced. Alright, so let's clear that. Glowing. Make one of those. Reforged dense. There's a dampening. So now we need an energizing. No such thing. Oh man, this requires all the parts. So we need another reinforced and a metallic and energizing. Energizing requires metallics. So did this one also take a metallic? Starting to get lost. Starting to get lost in the weeds. Alright, so I need 2 metallics to make that happen. Then I need at least 1 of these to make that happen. And 2 energized. And then a caustic. Alright, another basically 1 more of these. 1 more of these. And 1 more of these. I haven't used both hands. Alright. So now that we made all of that, was those all the bits that we needed? I feel like we're missing 1. Oh, because it's up here. Alright, we should be good. Oh, and excellent. It's bound to account even. Perfect. Look awesome. Does it look awesome? Looks pretty good, actually. It actually looks like a fudging Kopesh, actually. I'm actually really surprised. It looks like a Kopesh. I can't tell you how shocking that is to me. And it looks awesome, even. Nobody tell Tobrel. Or all of a sudden we'll have 8,000 of those. Alright. Where was I? Oh yeah, we were doing harbor stuff. I mean marketplace stuff. Let's see, to actually the harbor. I was not talking out my bum. I was actually going to the right place. Let's get this raft going. A couple of these fights are actually really tough. Excuse me.
The Droam fleet has gathered here during this dark night, probably for mutual The alarm rings out. The crew of the Carnage will now be ready to confront you.
Let's jump in here and see if it's in here. If it's not, we're leaving. I have more than enough Dungeon Lord problems out there. I don't need me standing there with 3 champions beating on me. Hey, Fear Reaps, what's up, buddy? Laura Faye croaked. I was expecting her to rescue me. Rescue me. Well, it's a good thing I know another little lady who likes to rescue people. I'm not burning a scroll right now. I'd rather run back out to the... Run back out to the boat. Or the raft. I don't have scrolls on me. You know what? I got scrolls on me. Screw it. Let's do it. Really? There's like 5 people to heal and you're gonna go attack? Okay. Seems wise. I mean, I put her in attack mode so she would heal me, not so she would go attack Bash. But I suppose winners can't be choosers.
Bash, the Droam veteran of countless raids against the civilized peoples of Corvair, came to Zendrick only to die by your hand.
Yeah, he did. That was his plan, to die by my hand. He woke up that day and he's like, you know what I should do? I should go find Samius, Garobo, and die by his hand. Except, I'm a lady! It's a little weird. Alright, let's leave these guys here.
The lower decks of the Carnage is abuzz with activity.
Oh, Ellery didn't make
The
it.
entire crew was awakened by the alarm. The hatch to the mine bay looks like it requires some kind of crest to unlock.
A
It's not
crest?
secured
Oh
somewhere
my.
else on this ship. From bays like this, the Droam fleet has deployed enough mines to stop all shipping in Stormreach Harbor. If you can get past the Kobold engineers, you can find a way to deal with the mines. This panel controls the detonators on all the mines from the Vengeance, both those already deployed in the water and those still here in this bay.
Let's do 1 minute and swim away. I'm not gonna get blowed up for no reason. Not in the mood to get blowed up. I got blowed up last week. I'm done getting blowed up.
The crew of the Vengeance has been alerted to your presence.
No, he's not here. I feel like about half the time it's in this guy's bed.
One down, 2 to go.
That should have drastically reduced the dungeon alert because those guys are all dead now. There, win.
Golgaz.
But you like a challenge.
The Droam, even the deepest slumbering
do
Droam
I?
soldier would have awoken from that explosion.
Do
The
I?
remaining Droam forces will now be alert to your presence.
I feel like I like a nap is what I like. fine. Well, I'm going to talk about this even though no one's asked yet. I figured Beef would have asked or Talab, but neither asked. So, Samus, how was your pre-release weekend? It wasn't bad. We did not fire on Sunday, which was disappointing, but otherwise we did really well. We were down to less than, we had 18 kits, I think, left on Sunday for the Sunday tournament, which we usually get about 12 on Sunday in general, so that was maybe a little overestimating, but the other days were much larger than usual, so we thought Sunday. But it turns out that just that everyone came on Saturday and Friday and have a chance to come on Sunday.
Hear the growls and shouts of the crew.
I guess.
They're looking for the intruders who raised the alarm. They're looking for
This is the
you.
crest of the snake. No, just give me the crest of the snake so I can leave. You can just get down
The hatch to
below.
the
I'll
mine bay looks like it requires
deal with the
some
rest
kind
of it later.
quest to unlock.
So anyway, Friday night I didn't play, which is my usual method of doing a pre-release. I just judge. And then Saturday during the afternoon I got to play,
From here, your vengeance uses a complex
and I won that
system of
tournament.
pulleys to deploy
I think we
mines
had
into water.
20 people or something.
World engineers keep
It wasn't
up
too
to
bad.
equipment.
A nice little 4-round tournament. And then Saturday evening, Remington was able to join us. And we may have had 18 or something. I think we had one or two less people. There was a couple that couldn't make it back. They were having their child babysat by their dad or something. They couldn't come back, and then a couple other people were in and out or whatever, but it was I guess we'll have to go back and shrine. Anyway, so we had a reasonable number of people. And then my only loss on Saturday night was to Remington, who decided to win that one. So Remington didn't have any losses on Saturday at all, and my only loss was to Remington. But I played 2 tournaments and he only played 1. So, not bad. I think altogether something like almost a full box of product for us in winnings. More than a full box, and if you count all the prizes. But, actually, before we run off there, let's get buffed.
Just one more Droam ship to send to the bottom of the ocean.
It's like they know we're coming. Which guy is this? Cardry? Sweet. Apologize for bad angles here, folks. I'm trying to get you nothing but good angles. They also have to be able to attack the bad things. Hey, how about a heal? How about a couple of heals? Thanks. Let's go get them. Yeah, this Kopesh is a significant enough upgrade. The crits are about 40 points bigger. On average, it looks like.
seems like you would have enough Ravenloft stuff that you could go to the gosh, I can't think of it, the inn, and bought one of those out there at the inn, one of the
Macab ones?
weapon. Yeah.
Yeah, but what am I going to do with the Macab one? Like, we're not fighting humans. I could, for the most part. Yeah, I could use the life drain or whatever, but the damage isn't any better. And we could have done one, but I just don't think it would have netted us all that much. I mean, there's one right here too. Human Bane, Vampirism, Chilling. Because these guys are all orcs, right? They don't count as human.
Human or human?
It's human.
Okay.
A 3d10 Bane damage versus humans. We're going to continue our lobby to punish this guy for killing beef on the hardcore server. No one likes you, Lobo. He doesn't even have the bib bob.
Lobo the Bloody, known across 2 continents for his vile ritual sacrifices of innocent lives, has now fallen to your wrath.
Vile ritual sacrifices across 2 continents. How crazy is that?
Do what?
Lobo apparently is known for violent ritual sacrifices of the innocent across 2 continents.
And they let him play in DDO?
I mean, apparently.
That's bad.
I mean, you gotta kill him. So that's good, but... Well, that's his backstory. Oh boy, we might be in real trouble. Oh, Lord Faye just died. Oh, he just died as well. Yeah, he ritually sacrificed a lot of us, it looks like.
The hatch to the mine bay looks like it requires some kind of crest to unlock. It's likely secured somewhere else. This is the Bloodlust's mine bay, where
I did, I got your revenge for you, Beef.
You will need to sneak or fight past them in order to perform your sabotage.
The real question is, can I kill this guy before the ship explodes? I'm already a dead man. Come here. Nope.
Are you a dead man walking?
I was.
And the mine layers are sunk. You have broken the Droam blockade of Stormreach Harbor.
Oh man, it doesn't even... Okay, there we go. That was funny. I was like, I'm pretty sure it teleports you back to the thing, but then it didn't. I was like, oh. Alright, how many Reaper XPs was that? That was 527. That's not bad. How many regular XPs was that? 17,000. That's not great. It's not great for all the times I blew up. They made me bleed my own blood. And normally I would say nobody makes me bleed my own blood, but they did. They made me bleed my own blood. The jerks.
I don't know. Flies make you bleed because when your wife's in one of those moods to kill them, you're likely to take as much damage.
It's fair. Question is, was it my own blood that they made me bleed, or was it somebody else's blood that they bled?
That's hard to say.
So, oh god, Dr. Miko Kaku? I don't remember if that's how you say his name or not. But he's like the big physicist guy, theoretical physicist that kind of floats around the internet from time to time to time to time. Anyway, his review of Ad Astra was technically very well put together, except for a few small mistakes, which I will not spoil for you. But mainly I found it too slow. I like more action. So there you go.
Oh, what's the one out there where the Warforged says more killing, less noise?
That's
What was
the
that one?
hamburger quest. That's I don't know, the hamburger quest.
Cannot think of her name.
We
What
just did
its
it
name?
earlier today. Mi Chai O Kayaku. All of a sudden people are like, now I understand why you can't say anything, Samus, because that's how any of those letters sound like.
A deep rumbling sound emanates from a nearby corner of the plaza. Guard Captain Tullis appears worried.
Is that from Goku?
No, that's, well, that's the name of that guy that I was talking about, that scientist. I am the worst. I've never claimed to be anything but the worst. I've never one time claimed to be anything short of the worst. My big purple balls out here going to work. Hey, LaFay. I do value and appreciate your ability to kill the bad things, but I'd also like the occasional heal. Thank you.
And she wonders why she gets such a bad rep for healing.
I just, you know, I don't ask for that much. It's just the occasional heal. She got me. Now, granted, we're a little low on life again, but then she got me again eventually. Wow.
Wow, so why?
One or two guys here. I will say, if there's a crowd and your damage reduction or the Reaper's goal is not so high that you can't, like your damage reduction is getting reduced super hard, the Ranger does feel very good in crowds, in large crowds, where you can get those cleaves and multiple attacks working. lot of damage scrolling across the screen.
Is it your damage or lower face damage?
I mean, as her current owner of her contract, I feel like anything she does is also part of mine. Alright, we're actually in a little bit of trouble here. Alright, we got the Reaper down. Let's just play clean up the chip in damage and then we'll worry about the big guy. Oh, we got him.
You've beaten back Droam's surprise attack. This would be a good time to tend to Thomas's injuries.
Huh. We never got an Earthen Guard. I would expect it at least one. Proc with all those hits we took. What else is going on? Anything else interesting? Hey, before you go to sleep, why don't you cast some Jahili magics on me? Maybe one more Jahili magics on me. Alright, now you can go to sleep. You stop looking at Twitter for the rest of the stream here. It is distracting me with the shenanigans.
In the huge crater, a ladder and a tunnel.
In the huge crater.
Should the construction of the tunnel shows it was quickly but professionally built. It must have taken an army of mine astounded by your presence and explosives-laden kobold imps. Stormreach forces! Blow them up! Blow them up!
We want to stay ahead of the red named if we can. Although, we probably just didn't.
As the master
We'll see.
flees deeper into the tunnel, he leaves behind explosive mines. And just as likely to blow up on his fellow kobolds.
We just got to keep dodging.
Seem to care as long as the mines slow you.
Duck Dodger in the 21st century, that's us. Don't let him get us. Never let him take us alive.
Did you ever meet Chuck Jones?
For some
Did I ever meet Chuck Jones?
Yes.
Don't think I know who that is.
Chuck Jones is the guy who created Daffy Duck and also Duck Dodger in the 21st and a half century, and Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner, Speedy Gonzales. That was all his creations.
I do love me some Speedy Gonzales. Andale, andale! No! Lorfay. Lorfay, why? Wherefore, why you never Jahils us?
She probably feels like, you know, you really shouldn't be in battle while she's there killing.
Alright, we good? We look good. Alright, my son used to have a girlfriend named Miko.
That huge explosion blocked off the rest of the tunnel.
Shush
Rubble was
you.
too heavy to move by hand.
I'll take an
Too
Andel
dense to
from
smash
Becky
through.
butt. What?
Something very powerful to clear it.
You guys can continue to phonetically sound things out, but I don't know my brain doesn't do that. Sorry, I still love you guys. I'm never gonna sound out the words correctly. You just said and lay. Oh, on delay?
Yeah.
I don't know how you spell it. That's a word that I learned on television. I'm a little mouse.
Andale.
And he goes, Arriba! Not really sure why he's always calling out for Reba McEntire, but he does. Like, I like Reba too. It's pretty hot.
Except that Speedy's probably old enough to be her father.
Oh, that's probably why. He's probably wanting to know why she's always in so much trouble.
This cavern is crammed with supplies. It's a staging area for the Droam army.
Good job, Warfay. I got a heal and things got knocked on their butts. See, you can do both. I knew you could.
But she runs out of mana if she keeps throwing heals on you. Then she can't do damage.
It's fine. Do you remember an article last year calling Speedy Gonzalez problematic? He is problematic. If that's what you're concerned about. But these are also the same people who decided that Rambo is a xenophobic racist. I don't even know if there's a person of color or whatever they want to call in the Rambo movies. Because he's a great character. He kicks everybody's butt. Speedy Gonzalez. He's an amazing character.
He's still just a little cheese.
Just gonna get murdered, huh? Just gonna die. Looks like it. Looks like I'm just gonna die. So lay here, bleed to death. Oh, Jam, gonna live. Gonna live, folks. Look at that.
She said you should have took me to a shrine.
Oh, I'm working on it. Becky doesn't remember who Speedy Gonzalez. He runs real fast. He's like grabs the cheese. We could probably spend the rest of today just watching Speedy Gonzalez cartoons. A few more mana, Lorfay. Should be enough to get us to the shrine.
Now, wasn't his cousin's something? His name was something like Slow, because he did everything.
Yeah, he was.
Just saying, Speedy.
I don't remember. If I search for Speedy Gonzalez, what comes up? Read the Wikipedia. So Wikipedia describes it as. Also known as Daniel Riviera.
Do what?
Here you go. I'll post it in the chat.
Was that the voice?
Nope.
The act?
I don't know. It says as if that was his like given name. Like his nickname was Speedy, but his real name was Danielle or Daniel. Sorry, not the lady version. Wow, I'm gonna get you murdered again. Laura Faye, give me a heal. Okay. Well, now that you're healed, can I have a heal? Thanks. He is portrayed as the fastest mouse in all of Mexico. His major traits being the ability to run extremely fast, speaking with an exaggerated Mexican accent, also speaking Spanish. He usually wears a yellow sombrero, white shirt and trousers, and a red neckerchief. Neckerchief? Neckerchief. Looks like he was actually played by several voice. Oh my gosh. You're welcome to correct me, but it's never going to work.
The thick smell of smoke in the air suggests the presence of explosives nearby, as does the charred corpse of an unfortunate ogre.
No, because those don't mean anything to me. Riv Herrera. Like, even if I happen to get one correct by like an accident, they don't mean anything. And it looks like there's a new upcoming film. That seems sweet. There's a saying: even a blind acorn finds a nut. No, even a blind unicorn catches a virgin. No.
I know where your mind's at.
A blind squirrel finds the nuts. There you go. Even the blind squirrel occasionally finds a nut. Bam, got it. Got there in 3. So anyway, even if I luck sack into saying a word correctly, doesn't mean I know. So this is where Samius croaked on the hardcore server, to my much shame. So instead we're going to show you what we should have just went ahead and did on the hardcore server and not what we actually did. We just walked out here, got this mine. I thought we had already cleared this portion over here, but I got ahead of myself. And just to be able to say so, we'll make sure we get all this cleared. Although honestly, we could just reserve through now, like we don't care. I believe around this corner is safe. Guess we'll find out. Apparently the answer was no.
At least you're not too far from a shrine.
Lorfe. phase right here. She can res me.
Unless she steps on a mine.
That's fine. She should be safe where she's standing. No, don't leash back. Alright. What? We saved? That doesn't seem plausible. Alright, what was that saving throw? Doesn't say. So that saving throw did not show up in the save log. So I was correct. A 40 would have saved. So if we would have rolled at least a 7 on any one of those other rolls, we would have lived. So again, this is usually where I get murdered, if I'm going to get murdered. It'll be due to, like getting knocked down and then just like disintegrated to death or something. I don't worry that much about it. I already died, so... Worst case scenario, just take the death rays. Or the death...
I blame it on Jerry.
Blame it on Jerry, why?
Oh, you know, he's not here to take all the deaths.
Ah, it's fine. Level 12, nice. I think the wife is going to a class tonight, so I'll probably be starting the stream early. So I might actually wrap up a little early today after this quest and call it a...
Bridge crosses an underground chasm here. Falling would not be advisable.
I'm really hungry to go make some breakfast and be ready to go. I think I had some sausage patties and some bacon in the refrigerator. Just started doing hearts. Like, how is the chest empty? I have no idea. I've not logged on to the hardcore server this weekend. I might take a glance over there this afternoon after I eat. Oh, I gotta kill it for your Reaper. He won't die to the boulder by itself. The rest of the guys will probably still die to the boulder, though. No, the Shadow March won't die to the boulder. Go ahead and like give hit points or whatever, Lorfei, if you want. It's fine. Be okay. I don't care about that stuff. You're not gonna chase me, I don't care. You checked yesterday at nothing? Yeah, I didn't. Said I had to work this weekend at the arena doing pre-releases, so. And
Is
yes,
the arena the card place that you work at?
yeah, the arena is the game store that I work at. I run their Magic tournaments and do their social media scheduling and stuff like that.
Well, I did find something new that I didn't know. That my last life as a Dragonborn, I took acid. Wasn't really thrilled with it. This life I'm doing fire, and it seems like fire is pretty awesome.
What are you doing? Are you doing a warlock or something else?
It starts out with an arty, and then from then on it becomes warlock.
You've reached the end of the tunnel. Surely this must exit to
Yeah,
the
I
last
mean,
base of operations here on
If you're doing like fire pack or whatever, that's pretty solid.
You should report back to the Coin Lords for further instructions.
Alright. So, my plan is and will be to come back sometime later this afternoon. Again, I'm assuming early. I'm not sure when the wife's class starts, but I think she's off to either teach or partake in some sort of class. And then I will probably start whenever she leaves, and I will probably go into my regular time. So tonight should be a long evening. So I'm gonna get fed and get a nap, stuff like that, before things go cray. Let's see. Who else is streaming? I assume Streamtom has probably started. No Streamtom. Toxic Kama's birthday stream, so we'll probably throw it to Toxic here in a second. And it's his birthday, so show him some love. It's also September. So again, subscriptions. Today's the last day of half price subscriptions for you, the viewer. So it's $2.50 if you just subscribe today, and the streamer will get 100% of that if you sign up today. If you sign up tomorrow, it'll be back to $5. So keep that in mind. The other nice perk, if you are subscribed to a channel, is that you don't have any ads. You don't have to watch the ads. Although I also understand that they are in the process of changing that, where even the affiliates will start to get a little bit of the ad revenue. So that'll be nice. Anyway, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful evening or afternoon. If you don't support me, please support somebody. It'll mean the world to the whatever streamer you decide to kick that to. You can also support the stream for as little as $1 a month over on patreon.com/Samus, and I would really appreciate that as well. Alright, everybody, we're going to send it over to Toxic Mama, and then we'll be back in a few hours. Hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Toodles.
Bye, everybody.